Welcome back, everyone. Osiakuduwa is no stranger to our screens. For the past 5 years, we've seen him as host of Big Brother Africa, a show which boasts over 40 million viewers across Africa every year. He's also a presenter on Silverbird's Rhythm 93.7 FM in Lagos, and recently started his own late-night TV show, Highlights with IK. He's talking to us all the way from Nigeria today on the coming presidential elections. Thank you for joining us today, IK.
Thank you for having me, Terzi.
Okay, so the elections are about a week away. Are you excited about this?
Well, I am excited, albeit with some measure of restraint in my excitement.
What's the general vibe you're getting right now in Nigeria and Lagos?
There's and it's different with the different age groups. The youth, the younger people seem to be just desirous of a better Nigeria. There's still a sense of hope, and now some level of agitation where people want things to work, they want things to go well, and so they're desirous of, you know, a change in the way things have been. With the older generation, also we see people who are also looking for, you know, progress in Nigeria, but at the same time are a little less excited or a little less hopeful, you know, because they've seen, you know, they've hoped before and been disappointed.
Yeah. So I was going to ask, do you think like young Nigerians are more politically aware now?
Certainly. Everybody is more aware of what, you know, before voting was something that people didn't really concern themselves with, but now everybody's a stakeholder. Everybody wants to do their part in, you know, the election, choosing the right man.
Right. Okay, so many young people look to entertainers and celebrities to guide them in different things, what to wear, who to talk to, where to hang out. Do you think, even who to vote for? Yeah, so do you think celebrities like yourself are aware of this? Do you acknowledge this?
I acknowledge that all publicity gives you some sense of, I think responsibility should be the word. It should come with some responsibility. Every time you're placed on a stage, you know, the crowd, you become a focal point. So when you speak, it's easier for people to pay attention to what you say. So I think as much as we're not preachers and teachers, everybody who stands in the limelight or in the spotlight needs to understand that there's some responsibility. You have to not just deliver your lines, but do a good job of making sure that you don't do any disservice to things that should be right. So as much as entertainers are not politicians, like I said, they're not preachers or teachers, I think since you're in the spotlight and you have the platform, use it for something good.
So do you think any celebrity should have the luxury of sitting out this election? Because Seun Kuti has publicly said he will not be voting.
I think it's sad that anybody would have the power to choose someone as crucial as a president or a governor or a local government chairman and not decide to use that power. If you can influence your future, I think you should. You shouldn't sit still and let somebody else decide. In essence, that's what you're doing when you don't vote. You're letting somebody else decide who affects your future. And I always like to have a stake in my own future. So, you know,
right.
I think everybody, celebrity or not, as long as you're old enough, you should come out to vote.
I take it that you're going to be voting then.
Oh, I'm going to be voting. I'm going to be policing lines. I'm going to be making sure it's nice and orderly out there.
But have you been vocal about who you'll be voting for?
No, because I'm still really inspecting all the political parties, and as much as many people
1 week to these elections, you're inspecting.
I know. Well, 1 week to the election, we're still waiting to hear from many of our political aspirants, you know, people who are running for president, governor, and different seats in the House. We're still waiting to hear what they have to offer. A lot of people have come out to shout that, you know, we're bringing change, we're going to do it different from people who've been there before, but they haven't really told us what exactly, you know, they're offering. And I tweeted recently and I said, the essence of your campaign can't be the flaw of another man. You've got to tell me what you have to offer.
Exactly.
It's not good enough to tell me this guy isn't good for you.
Yeah.
Vote for me instead. Tell me what you have to offer. So I find that most of the people a lot of the political aspirants out there haven't really come out to say what it is they will do or how it is they intend to achieve what they've said they will do. So,
right.
Yeah, so that's why I haven't been vocal about who I'm supporting.
Okay.
And also, I think everybody should vote their conscience. So I'm careful not to try to sway people, especially because of the platform I stand on.
Yeah.
Not to sway people simply based on the fact that, oh, IK is voting for this person. People should come out and vote as well.
Yeah, but why don't other entertainers see that? Because a lot of them are campaigning right now. In fact, singing songs and making videos for particular candidates. Why haven't you done that?
Well, I've always seen things different from other people, so I can't speak as to why other people are supporting publicly. If I were to hazard a guess as to why entertainers may seem to be supporting a particular candidate, it may be because entertainment in Nigeria has done best so far, I think, under that particular candidate. If I was going to hazard a guess,
right.
So entertainers would stand the risk of, they would be pleased to support him. So, but there are other sectors to consider in Nigeria as well. So,
yeah. And what are your thoughts on entertainers going into politics?
I have nothing against entertainers going into politics or any field of endeavor. It's just, if you're going into office, you've got to understand it's a servant seat. You're not going there to become more popular, which is something we entertainers are desirous of. We like the spotlight. We like to be known and recognized and be famous. But that's not what politics is for. It's a servant seat. You go there to serve a people. So you don't get seen as the star anymore. Now you become the guy who recognizes everybody else as the star. So
yeah.
I don't know that we have the natural disposition for it, but if we're able to see that it's a place to serve and not a place to be served, then yeah, I'm all for it.
Right, okay. And if you were to predict, who do you think would win these presidential elections?
It's really, really hard to tell because there are two major schools of thought, and I'm going to be a bit bold to say that there are two major parties that are in the runnings for the office. There's the one party who have some results showing, and they're saying, hey, go with us. While they have those results showing, they also have some major flaws that everybody is pointing at. There's another party that is claiming to be the solution to those flaws, but haven't told us, what it is they would be able to do, or how it is they could achieve the few things they said they would do. So they've got the nation split in two ends. And right now, I think social media is playing a very heavy role as to what people decide. Yeah. Social media and the press, people like us.
Great. Okay, so when is the next Big Brother starting? And how can I register?
I can't tell.
How can I register to join?
I'm sorry, Tercy, we don't take established stars.
No, I'm not. I'm just starting. But anyway, thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you,
for having me.
And that was IK Osiakuduwa, all the way from Nigeria, talking to us. We have a great show lined up for you guys, so please don't go anywhere. We'll be back after this break.